word on the street or word from the office is about new construction condominiums. More importantly, the difference between occupancy and closing your unit. Okay, I was gonna do this outside, but as you can see up there, construction out there, guys were just making noise. I went up to the guy and go, buddy, surely you can't be serious. He looked at me and goes, hey, we are serious, and don't call me Shirley. Wow, so I got that thrown back in my face. Anyways, on the topic, I got a clipboard here. I got notes. I can't memorize all this stuff, okay? So for you who bought new construction, and I have a couple clients going through this, listen up. When you buy pre-construction condos, it is very likely that you will be allowed to move into the unit before the building is done, before other units are done, before the condo corporation is set up, okay? This is called occupancy. The builder is granting you occupancy of that unit, okay? As opposed to going to the lawyer, going to the bank, getting a mortgage, closing it, signing papers, and you get the keys. You get the keys both ways, but you don't own it yet, okay? So you ask, why are they granting occupancy? Well, some people need a place to stay. Like you can't wait for the whole building to be finished. You know, the ones on the first 3 floors already, let them move in, finish everything up, set up the condo board later, okay? You do a pre-delivery inspection, you go in there, you check out what's anything wrong, you make notes with the builder, and off you go. Occupancy does not mean that you officially own your unit, okay? The builder still owns it. You haven't closed it, you haven't paid for it, you haven't done anything with it yet, okay? Your condo unit cannot officially close until the condo corporation, the board, the one that you sit at to make all the rules and regulations, has been created. And of course, when most of the units or all the units have been done, okay? The amenities, that could be done differently. That could be done in the future. Oh, I think getting a little earthquake here. See, the construction guys, they're all over the place, okay? So, are you with me so far? Occupancy and closing, all right? Advantage of occupancy. Well, if you got a place to go, if you don't have a place to go, here it is. They're letting you in the building early because, you know, sometimes you sold, you bought, you sold here and there, you're coming in from town, whatever. Now, important to note here is that some builders may or may not allow you to rent that unit. So if this is your investment, you know, check out the papers beforehand, all right? So advantages of occupancy, you get the keys, you get to move in there. You don't have to give the builder, or you don't have to get a mortgage, okay? You do have to give them the occupancy fee plus the condo fees, okay? But you don't have to set up your mortgage. Maybe you can wait on the interest rate. You can wait to develop more of a down payment, okay? So that's the advantages of that. You don't have to pay a lawyer, okay? You don't have to get into that closing stuff that most of you have done before. You're just occupying it. You do have to pay for that fee in lieu of the mortgage, okay? Now, the disadvantages of it, well, you don't own it. You can't start paying down the mortgage yet because you haven't closed it yet. The builder's offering you this, okay? Stay with me here. You're paying condo fees both ways, okay? And you're paying now, well, maybe a disadvantage is you're paying taxes right away, but at least you own it, okay? It's like you bought it pre-sale, or, you know, not pre-sale, it's like you bought resale construction, all right? So the main reason, the main difference is occupancy is what it is. The builder is allowing you to occupy the unit. And closing is when you traditionally close your house and you move in and you get a mortgage. So occupancy, you don't need a mortgage. Nothing closes, you're just moving in. Closing, which may come a month, maybe a year after you occupy the unit, is once the condo corporation is set up and when the building is done. So, and that's when you can officially own it. I know I rambled a little bit, but it's important stuff, okay? They don't always tell you all this stuff. Call me, text me for more details, and we can have a conversation about it. Take care, bye-bye.